We live now.
Are we live, episode 16?
Whatever episode this is, we
Not
live.
safe for is. Oh shit. Y'all thought we weren't gonna get to 16, you bitch. And here we are on 16. They ain't gonna get to 20 though. Fuck you. Not safe for is. Y'all know the crew. But first and foremost, let's introduce the guest. What's your name, Pimp?
Brian.
Brian. What's your nickname though?
Nickname Goldie.
Yeah. I wonder where you get
Everybody
that
know me
from.
by Goldie. But
Does he look?
here you go with the bullshit.
Give me a handle real quick. Yeah. Give me a handle real quick.
Flawless Touch Detailing. You can catch me on www.flawlessdetailing.com. Instagram, Flawless Touch Detail.
Got the gear.
You're legit. You got the
Facebook,
website.
You got Flawless Touch Detailing.
Got
Yeah, you know, had to wear my own brand today. You know what I mean?
right. We
Nothing wrong
touching
with
on being an
that. Nothing
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Let's get the handles, and I kind of want you to lead into it. Just
Okay.
the proximity about you know him, right?
Yeah.
You kind of know him a little
That's my
bit.
big bro.
Let's get Denzel. Give your handle.
Denzel Skywalker.
Try and match me too. I got green Adidas, right? Chris called me. His lady said, "What you wearing?" And I said, "Green." This bitch put on green.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
happy
up, yo.
birthday to him too.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
I was
He
pretty
turned
lit
30,
last
you
night,
feel me?
yo.
Yeah, lit last night.
Yeah,
pretty
we
lit.
got it all in the
Yeah.
stories if you want to see it.
Yeah.
Nicky Nick with a K. Give me a handle.
And MGT_fit personal trainer.
All right.
And if you've been following, there's one person that's not here,
Oh, yes, let's get into that.
and scheduling conflicts couldn't continue with the podcast. So
Danny _lift.
yeah.
Big swole,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, strong.
You know,
dude,
we're
strong
definitely
dude,
gonna
right?
miss him, and he'll be around outside of the program. You call YouTube we call these programs. What the fuck we call this? You know, say outside of the podcast. Outside of the podcast,
Yeah.
we'll see him around. You know, we all still tight, but shit happens in life, and you got
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta
do
do.
what works for you.
You
So.
know what I mean? So, big shout out to you. Shout out to you, little bro. Miss you already. You feel me? So,
Yeah. So what's going on? How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was alright because it was your motherfucking birthday. We was out DC turning it up. God,
I know where
damn.
I was. I was at the new crib plucking up staples.
Yeah, he was
and
getting
shit.
working.
Oh,
He was getting working.
Plucking up staples and bringing up boards and shit. So,
He was getting working.
and then I had to go do my training session. So that's what really messed it up. Gotta make the
Why is he
money.
about his bag, yo?
No, fuck that.
Put
yo.
that shit away. Fuck
Yo,
investments.
I love
And come
shit. I
fuck
love
up
my
some
man
money.
Denzel.
That's a kid. Y'all don't know what I did to that man. How the fuck I was doing?
Well, it was,
Yeah,
you know
so-
what? In this current political climate we have now, where they kind of, if you're brown or black, they consider you within a certain social economic section.
But
We have a black entrepreneur, small business owner, successful business owner here on the set, and we want to bring more light to what he does. And
I'm gonna just go
what you
ahead.
wanna tell us?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out.
Oh,
there
is this
for
my
him.
wine?
No.
That's all right, look at my
my man said no.
There you go, bro.
Don't put your dirty ass in
I love you, though. I love you. But I don't know what you did last night after the drink.
Why you think I was late? Why you think I was late?
He woke up for second, third or fourth.
But yo, I like, and I know you're the least probably out of everybody. Just how you talk about your business, and we ain't even go into that much, but I just been paying attention already today, and it's like, you take that shit serious, and you like about it, and you like, you know what I mean? When if you make me want you to wash my car right now, you know what I'm saying?
Let's jump into what is the business? What do you provide? What service do you provide?
I do mobile vehicle detailing.
Okay.
So we do everything as far as shampoo and carpets, paste waxes, scratch removal, you name it, we pretty much do it.
And you
He
come
say on
to
his
the action.
people, yeah, mobile.
And that's the real big
Hair
detail.
salon, work, wherever you at, we come.
And how far, like the radius as far as outside of Baltimore? Or is there fees that you charge if it's like, I'm in fucking Northern Virginia, what's up?
I mean, it gotta be worth it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, if for me to come somewhere like Northern Virginia, it gotta be like you
They
getting a
want
full
lux,
detail
lux,
or
right,
something.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean? It's not worth me and my brother to come all the way out there for no reason. You know what I mean? For $35. I mean,
No.
No, ain't gonna happen.
Gas 40.
gotta do it.
Right.
That's
As soon
already
as I get there, I gotta put it back.
Yeah,
Get back.
It's still
Get back in town.
So this has been thing you guys have been working on now for a while now, right? How many years have you guys been doing?
Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna let him rebound from here. But it started it started what, like 6 years ago, like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
Pretty much we was at my house. We was washing cars in the backyard. You know what I mean? And literally like started from the bottom, like, and now he's here. Like,
Right.
it's really one of them tales where you like growing up with him and stuff like that. You seen the hardships and everything like that. So then when we started off in the backyard, it was like it was just to play around so we can get some extra money without going back, doing hustling and all that kind of extra stuff. So it was like, yo, let's make an honest living. So it was me, him, the youngest brother, Devon.
Yeah, my brother come me.
He came to the gym that one time, right?
It's me and my little brother. We own the cold.
Okay.
So
and that's neat. That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came to kickboxing. He said I can do everything but fuck with this knee.
But call you B, bro.
But it started off back there, and started off cheap prices. You getting the same. In fact,
quality.
Yeah, I mean it's still the same quality.
Quality
that you
been there.
You feel me? And like, then it was kind of one of those things where we started like, all right, well, how serious is it gonna get? And I ended up, just on my behalf, I was like, I kind of departed after a certain period of time just because that wasn't for me. In which, it's my big bro. He understood. He loved me for it. And, he's like, yo, I got you, whatever you need, type deal. But just watching him prosper as a man from what we've been through, like, bro, he got a lot to tell.
Yeah. Shit. Over your house, he just bought a house.
Just bought a house.
Just bought a house.
Did you say Trump? Whoop, whoop. Huh?
We've been working on it. I'm learning a lot about you just from that, like stuff I guess we don't never touch on the podcast. So I'm like, damn, niggas do come from a spot where it's like, just to know that you got here now is like that's dope.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. What so to make it like some practical behind it, for someone out there sitting the same way like you guys was, like trying to turn nothing to something, having maybe something they're good at, how did you turn it into a business on paper? Not so much in your mind, or you make an Instagram page, you like, I got a business, but like LLC, you had to trademark anything. What was some of the upfront costs you had to do to invest in yourself to make it a legit business? So then, it's
we are LLC, and it just not giving up. You know what I mean? Like we had cars from the fucking backyard all the way around the fucking corner. You know what I mean? Real shit.
Yeah, people coming up.
Yeah, that was like, people coming to us.
And
I'm like, yo, just imagine if we took this shit to another level, and we could do some mobile shit. You know what I mean?
At what point did you know you could do that full time and not even have to?
That's another good thing.
Once people started keep calling, I gotta keep turning down people like, oh, I can't get to you till I get off work, or I can't get to you until the weekend.
Yeah. The cost benefit of going to work and making that set pay versus.
So the whole time I'm at work, cause I was doing truck driving, so
calculating how
the whole time I'm at work, people fucking calling me like, y'all need my shit done now, and I'm like, can't get to you. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
damn,
I just.
That's
like,
good. It's proof of concept.
I just jumped out there one summer, and it was like, yo,
that's proof of concept.
Fuck this job. You know what I'm saying? If I can work for myself, you know what I mean? I'm getting tired of. I gotta take lunch breaks when the motherfucker tell me to. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do shit with my kids. I can't do shit with my kids because I ain't got enough time to take off. Man, fuck that. I'm gonna jump out there this summer and see what I can do. You know what I mean? And that shit worked. So.
Remember, our homeboy Danny, he had a question a couple episodes back. Mm-hmm. Would you rather work for a set 50K or 100K, I think it was, and know you getting it, or having the freedom of seeing your family, taking your motherfucking lunch breaks when we want to? I get tired of taking bitch, I want to take a 2 o'clock lunch break.
Right.
Shit like that, having that control over your schedule, how much you don't realize how good it is to have it, and how much you're losing out on.
Here's the thing, though. Everybody is content with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be willing to sacrifice. I sacrificed a lot of shit. Me and my little brother. We sacrificed a lot of shit to make it where we are right now. You know what I mean?
Was there any pitfalls in the beginning that y'all had to persevere through?
Yeah, it's pitfalls. We still go through that shit.
Buy like 4 different power washes, like with no money, like
$2,000. No, just power washes. That's
really?
Part of it. Yeah. Because we were still learning. We didn't have the knowledge to be like, yo, let's just spend $1,000 on the power washer right now. You know what I mean?
Get the right thing first time. Yeah.
So
damn,
you live it, you learn. So it's like it's all a sacrifice. Bills was late, all that shit. It's part of the process. A lot of people are scared of the process. You know what I mean? It's like
keep going.
So as far as
that's how I go.
So as far as the process is concerned, because I already know you and stuff like that, so I already know what keep him. But as far as somebody trying to get through the process, what would you recommend to them? Because when those bills are late and stuff feels like it's falling apart, and you like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And, you about to hit that brick wall where you like, I just quit. Like, what would you tell that person right now? as far as just trying to get through that process.
You can't give up. That's the biggest thing. You can't give up. You gotta think about the big picture. You know what I mean? There's been plenty of times my kids done ask me for shit, and I'm just sitting there like, I can't do that shit. I ain't got the money for that shit right now. You know what I mean? My kids get whatever they want, so it's like for me to tell them they can't have something. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
There's been times I done shed tears over this shit.
Speak on it, brother.
Like,
this is what we want.
I'm keeping that shit 100.
Real shit.
Like, you know what I mean? I done shed tears over this shit because it's like at the end of the day, this shit not easy. You know what I mean? Then it's like the more money you putting in, it's like you losing money. It's like it all comes with that shit. So for anybody that's trying to do anything on their own business wise, keep pushing. That's all you can do. Keep pushing. Don't give up. Don't give up. A lot of things that people get all caught up with is ego. You got insecurities and shit. Then you got people that's down on you.
Right, because they too scared themselves.
You know what I'm saying? I had a nice job. So people was looking at me like,
bugging.
You want to fucking wash cars? Yeah, motherfucker.
It's my I'm not working with stuff.
I like to
I've
do.
actually heard him tell people that though.
Yeah.
People like
motherfuckers was asking
just
me
like that.
Nigga, you want to wash cars, nigga?
People ask you like that.
Damn.
They looking at me like I'm crazy.
And I understand you're providing a service.
Exactly.
You go anywhere to get a service done. It's not the service. If you got fucking franchise, you got locations. That's where the money at. That freedom, financial freedom, and time.
So it goes back to you gotta keep pushing. That you gotta put all that shit to a side. That pride shit, that shit goes out the window. When you trying to do your own business and investing in yourself, that pride shit, that shit goes out. I can't worry about what the next.
You tell me the first thing is
about me.
Forget about the whole pride of self-image and all that. If your goal is what your goal is, go after it.
Yep.
Go
That's
get
good
it.
advice.
Pretty much.
How you feel about topics?
What you mean?
Yo, I was sitting here writing topics.
You
wasn't here. Yo, he looking over my shoulder. I'm like,
hold on. We got a few more things.
Like,
I got a few more
you
things
didn't
on the ask.
All right.
Give me one of the worst, stankiest, dirtiest car stores. Now, mind you, you can't offend your political connects. So don't give any like color of the car or like the area. But you came to a car and the money sound good. Like they had the deluxe. They had the deluxe. You like, we about to get this bread. And then you was like, what the? We need a new price. You probably did like, we need a new price because this is. Give me that car.
He's done that.
I want that car. Give me that.
I got a couple of them.
Give me the best one. Give us the best one. Say their first name, last name, and social.
Nah, I don't know. But man, my brother went to a car. It was a van, actually, a caravan. We got there, yo, the shit was fucked up, yo.
Come on, give me some details.
Like, yo,
Smell.
it
Give me
was
the smell.
Somebody smoked 1 million pack of cigarettes, apples and old ass oranges. The shit was fucked up.
So these some
Yo, it took so long, yo. We had to come back the next day to do that shit.
Are you serious?
Yo, that shit was fucked up, yo.
Now, how did that work in the pricing? Was that something y'all just ate like fuck?
No, you don't eat that.
I mean, so you charge them whatever you charge them. This is the top one, right? But still, you probably wanted to get it done within that same day and not have to come back.
So I had to
you
come
probably
the
would have
next
like, yeah, we
morning.
should have added like another.
So you gave it back to him nice, right?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Have you
I
seen
had
that
to come
concept?
back the next day? No, I didn't see it.
You said, yeah.
I just want to know if it's like that again, yo. Like if they like fucked it all the way up again, I'd be like, nah, yo. I ain't even wash your car no more.
Right, listen, you can plead the fifth on this one. But I'm just curious. Have you ever washed a car when you thought maybe somebody just got murdered in? Like, hold it, this don't.
I have done
this
a
ain't
car
right,
that
yo.
had a bunch of blood shit in there, but it was like somebody got stabbed. But I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck happened in this car.
I always thought of that like a fucking text come to you a month later, like, we gotta talk to you on this date. Did you wash this car? Because, you know, you might make some kind of like forensic evidence you might be a part of and not even knowing. Like, I just went to go wash a car. I know 5 niggas got murdered in that joint. And
5?
4. Well, probably 3. Probably 3 in the car. The van 10.
Well, hold on, you probably could say 4.
I'm saying,
South
somebody
Florida.
was to tell me that shit, I'd probably like.
Yeah, like, what do you even do?
With that shit.
But even with that, if somebody said, listen, man, like on some John Wick shit, right?
Yo, I need you
to clean this up.
I got 50 grand
you can't
right
just
now. I need you to clean this up.
walk away, right? Aren't you kind of like, it's your responsibility to
50
say something?
G's?
Oh, shit.
I
Look.
clean all that shit up.
Next question, I work in the shop. And that's what we use in court. As you can see, man, he admitted to doing this shit. Alright, so,
I ain't do shit, but the motherfucker gave you 50 grand.
this is the last one. This is for the sake of the show. Now, I got a homeboy who's a cable installer for Comcast, and he's told me some stories where he goes up and the wife of the house is just, oh, come on in. She's half dressed and naked. You ever come into a spot and it's
Women trying to pay you.
yeah, like Trying to pay you, go ahead. What you
They
saying?
trying to pay you with service.
good.
Not cash with some ass. So, this is weird. Like, could you wash this part? Anything weird like that? No.
I ain't never had
Damn,
that.
You lying, yo.
No, real shit. Like, we done had females that like flirt with us, little shit like that, but it wasn't to that extreme.
They stroke your bed.
But I ain't gonna say that.
Don't get him jammed up. Don't get him jammed up. Don't get him jammed up. You will get your ass jammed up.
Nah, hell no. But no, they flirt, but they ain't to the extreme and no shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much something I wanted to ask. That's it. I mean,
Now he don't want a job no more and shit.
Yeah,
You fucked him up, yo. You should have told him, like, yo, every...
Yeah, that's more money for me.
But he said, look, unless I got
You got franchise him, yo.
More money for me.
Wait, give me your handles one more time while I figure out which one I want to pick up out of this motherfucker.
FlawlessTouchDetailing.com is the website. FlawlessTouchDetailing.com. I'm sorry. That's the website. Flawless Touch Detail Instagram.
So, and you got the prices and everything on the website?
Everything's on the website.
Cool.
Scheduling, prices,
That's dope.
the services, everything's on the website. FlawlessTouchDetailing.com.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, well, I got the topic.
All right.
Y'all ready to hit this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about to feel weird. Real weird because Danny ain't here. Shout out.
It was his topic?
No, I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah, it's different. It's different if not. Yeah, I mean.
I'm going to play Danny.
All right, you can be Danny this
Will he
time.
be offended if I did that?
Probably,
I'm
but
gonna play Danny.
do it anyway.
We love you.
All right. Who could you trust to endorse the product and you would absolutely trust it?
Who would you trust to endorse a product?
Yeah, like when they have celebrities do stuff, say how, for instance, how they got LeBron that does Sprite, and you have, you might have Jimmy Fallon.
So who would
like,
believe that like you
like,
washed their car and did a good job, and detailed it and did everything and did a good and if they did it, basically
they had
it's believable.
if
who-
that person.
Who would you want to pay as far as branding? Like, we can have him represent our...
No. I'm saying, like, so for instance, somebody does a commercial, right? You see a commercial, that person is pretty much vouching for that product.
Cardi
like,
B.
You think
That's the winner, yo.
What's the
Cardi
product? What's
B,
the
yo.
product, though?
It doesn't matter, yo. Cardi,
matter.
yo.
That's the thing.
Cardi B has got everybody to buy into
Say
her.
for instance, they say, yo,
fucking
Cardi.
Beyonce.
No.
Yeah, if it was
Yeah,
Beyonce, maybe. I would
maybe.
say Beyonce.
Maybe.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not Rihanna. Yo, people
Crazy.
love Cardi
She's like
B,
a
yo.
Yo, she
People
came
don't-
out with some fucking Pumas, the whole goddamn fucking...
The makeup line.
Yeah.
Yo,
the
because
makeup
that's just
line,
dope
all
as
that shit.
fuck. Because that's dope as
Right.
fuck. Cardi B could come out with something. It doesn't gotta be dope.
So why
What
would,
if- what if
and
you
people- and
walk
girls
in Cardi
will
B
still-
so
so why wouldn't I want her name behind my shit?
Who said Cardi B? You said Cardi B.
Me, I say Cardi B. But listen though, let me tell you why I say Cardi B, right? When it came out that Drake had writers, right, or people helping him write, motherfuckers was like, he still fuck with his music, but it takes him down a notch. Cardi B's got writers. It come out, girls like, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
But girls never give a fuck about that.
I guess they don't give a
now,
fuck
you
about
say
that shit.
guys say that, well, that wouldn't be true B, but they just want to fuck.
Females
Oh,
really
guys
don't
listening
know
to Cardi
shit about
B's album?
music. If the song nice, they fuck
They,
with
they
it.
like the beat
They don't
and
give
the
a fuck
hook.
about the ghost
and they make them
writer.
what-
Yeah,
yeah,
they
shit
don't care
about
about
that,
that
So
shit.
Cardi B was a bad one.
No, it was
I wouldn't.
It was your choice. That bullshit ass choice. No. Oh, what y'all got? What you got? We put you on the spot. Who you got?
It was Beyonce or Rihanna. I gotta be out of them.
That's solid. Any particular reason?
Only because people follow behind what they think is hot. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So let's say I detail Beyonce car.
Oh, you
Beyonce-
detailing
We ain't
everybody.
getting no phone calls from
Yeah,
you.
you
Exactly.
detailing everybody car now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
You would pay Beyonce to detail
Yeah.
her car.
I would.
yo, just give me a couple shout outs. 2 shout outs.
Yeah, you,
One.
that's
One.
All
Anything
you
you
need
want.
is one.
Yeah.
All you need
know
to
what I
say
mean?
is flawless touch detail on a song one
Yeah, I
time.
would.
One time. He gonna take that photo with like 15 fans, like, you know, that franchise shit. Like,
Right.
I made it this. Who you got, yo?
If it was anybody, I would trust this by what I meant.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I would say Will Smith.
Damn, that's good.
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah,
I think that
yeah, yeah.
anything, if he is
That's a good
behind
one.
something, I know that I can
Fuck,
trust
that
it.
was good.
I know he would do it. I know he would have good character behind it. Like I wouldn't trust that he could be bought to be behind.
What
the
about
product.
that movie he just came out with on Netflix?
Well,
I didn't see that.
It was like some fairies and him as a police officer with
liked
next to a. Did you like that?
I liked it. I
You didn't
say
feel
love
like-
it. I liked it. I don't think they even seen it.
I didn't say. I seen the preview. I seen the preview.
It's Will Smith. Like what's that cop movie he made? Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
So
It's
not
like Bad
funny
Boys.
in action is Bad Boy, or it's about as action is Bad Boy.
Yeah.
But if Lord of the Rings was in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
So like if like the fucking wizard and shit was like game. Wow, it's worth seeing on Netflix if you got it. It's Will Smith, so I mean, goddamn, it's worth seeing.
Right.
But yeah, it is like Lord of the Rings. Game
LA.
style. Yeah, LA. It's weird. It's weird.
It's kind of weird, yo.
It's weird.
But see, like what they was treating,
LA.
like Will Smith is supposed to be like,
We talking
I
about
guess, like-
bots, or we talking about like Compton? Say
Both.
they was
Damn.
treating like these Lord of the Rings characters like black people, right?
It was
It
dope,
wasn't
no, he was
wasn't
really
wasn't that
digging
the
to it.
premise behind it?
So they were trying to say like each one of these different like so you got like the with the fucking like the wizards, you got the gremlins, whatever. They representative of like Mexicans, blacks, Asians, and then you had the humans who the humans are the man, and then how like but instead of it being like black versus white crime gang, it was like elves and shit.
That's weird.
The more I
as shit, yo.
explain it, the more I look at his face. I look at how you doing. He like.
I'm trying
That's
to
what you want me on here to talk about, motherfucker?
No, I'm
It's
sorry.
all this
I'm
bullshit.
trying to understand what you're saying.
Oh, so let's get back on track.
So Cardi B is better than
Cardi
Cardi B was better than Will Smith.
I'm going to troll. I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to play devil's advocate. And I do not endorse what this man does politically.
Trump.
I would go with Trump. I think right now, Trump or who else? Somebody else in the news right now.
Trump
Or
can be
Kanye.
both.
I would go with Kanye.
What's your business?
I would go with Kanye right now. We
What's
didn't
your
say-
business?
No, we didn't say we had to talk about the business.
I'm curious. What would your business be if you want Trump to endorse it or Kanye?
I say Kanye. I'm gonna say Kanye. And if it was Kanye, it would probably be.
Let's say you had a
fashionably.
no. Let's say you had a wine brand. Is it still Trump?
I'm not trusting.
Because he's gonna lie and say it's not about trust. Now I just want eyeballs.
Oh,
I'm not in the game because we're not doing
You
it
play
like
the numbers
credibility.
game.
Like I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
saying Trump for African American Business Owners Association. I'm not saying
Kanye
that.
is too back and forth though.
He is too bad, but
Back and
imagine
forth.
this though.
One
If
day
I
he
if I
popped,
posted
next day niggas don't fuck with him.
No, Kanye always.
If I
pop.
posted on my Instagram or Facebook, and let's say I'm launching a fucking new media website or some shit, and I say first interview Kanye West, or if I say some kind of conference I'm doing, and I say speaker or sponsored by people are going to be that much more enticed to click on, or like look more
true.
this.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, who the fuck come in this weekend? Nick fuck will come. Just versus if I say I don't know, fucking I don't know, somebody else.
That's true.
What if it's like a buy
People
your
are relevant
oils?
whether it's positive
Yeah.
or negative. You know what I mean? As long as you have some type of
Publicity is what it is.
Yeah.
Just to get it out there.
If it's baby oil company, then what?
Here you go with this baby. He
He
look at you though. He'll never look at me. I know he's on this man, yo. He's like somebody boy.
I ain't got time for this.
Watch your drink around this one.
Yeah, friends ain't
Yo, that's
friends.
Alright, something you tell me that. We said Beyonce, Rihanna. You probably had the best one. What you say again?
I said Will Smith.
Yeah, y'all two had the best ones.
Come on,
We
yo.
fuck-
All
We
right.
ain't fuck up.
I'm allowed to lose. I'm
about
allowed to
third
lose right
best.
now and again.
And your shit was Cardi B. I mean, Cardi B. Alright.
Cardi B,
No,
yo.
If you just talking about clicks right now, just attention.
Yeah, right now, yeah, Cardi B.
I'm sorry, I take that back.
In the long run, though, you're right though.
Now.
Trump would probably be the Trump.
10 years from now, it's like,
Oh, that's what we gotta wait to find out.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I do like Cardi B.
Beyonce been jumping for a long time. Yo.
Yeah, Beyonce been
Illuminati
yo.
has done her good.
This
This
nigga,
You
yo.
believe in the Illuminati?
I believe. I don't know what I believe.
Do you?
Bro, I don't know. Look, man, don't get me on some tangent. I'm glad I ain't smoking nothing today.
All right, so next topic.
All right.
All right, thin line between love and sex. Can you love one person but still have casual sex with others?
Did someone submit this? I feel like someone
so
submitted
let's,
this.
no.
No?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that one?
Huh?
You
That's
don't want to do
old?
that one?
Yeah, I think we already did. Didn't we do that when?
Oh, I don't know if we did it.
I don't
would've
remember
shot
ever doing
somebody.
that.
Yeah, I don't remember like doing it.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
thought
love
somebody-
somebody and bang somebody else?
Read it one more
The
time.
thin line between love and sex. Can you love one person but still have casual sex with others?
What you think?
Yeah, I think so.
And why?
Cause yo, sex don't mean you love a motherfucker.
That should be the poster.
Yeah,
Sex don't mean you love a motherfucker. Oh,
I'm just keeping
that
it
might
on.
have to be a tagline.
Yo, it
Remember, we
is.
got to check this motherfucker out.
It is.
If it
I'm
come out,
just
I'm like,
keeping it
sex
on,
don't mean you
yo.
love a motherfucker.
Yo, I gotta get that on the shirt.
Yeah,
yo.
sex
That
with
is
somebody
true.
and be like, alright, yo. I don't even know your number no more.
Now, does it, as a man, we feel like we're someone not entitled, but it's kind of like it goes with our nature or like the stigma that comes behind us. How would you feel? Well, some guys don't give a shit, but if it was from the woman's perspective, like, would you be okay with like a girl that you might like or you think it might go somewhere? She's like, no, it's just sex, man. How's you lady, sure? Like, are you cool with that, or do you think most men are cool with that, or we too friends?
Well, if you like this girl, like if you really, really fucks with her, you're not cool with that.
Yeah,
I don't think. What you think?
So you saying if I like really?
I know how you said it. Like a lot of times you talk to guys, right? It's always like, man, what you mean? No, I can do. But we don't ever really think from the perspective of the lady, because we don't have to usually. Usually it's we have not all the power, but it's usually coming, we in and out.
You get the power.
Because a lot of men don't think with feelings.
You think that's genetic? You think that's like nature?
Yeah, like females put their heart, soul, everything. Men don't do that.
Which makes them beautiful, ladies.
Yo,
that's just what I think. You know what I mean? Like females put a lot of feelings behind what they do. We just go with the fucking flow. You know what I mean?
From one square to the next.
I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think every dude like that. A lot, some dudes like that.
Some dudes, that's how dudes feel. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Or they at least taught to feel that way.
Yeah. You definitely taught to feel
You
that
can't
way.
cry. You can't love unless she's your wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here loving type shit. So you said fuck him. What you feel? Who else got a top? Who else?
Marvin.
Why I keep bouncing?
I mean,
Hey, look. Say something. She's turn around like, no, you go, man.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I mean,
it is possible. Not saying per se you, but
you love some people. You may not even want to fuck that person. You know what I mean? Sometimes you be with a girl for.
Oh, you could love her now.
Yeah,
Fuck
I mean,
you
could be with a girl for, let's say,
do you
3
have a dick,
years.
sir?
No, I'm saying, like, let's say you be with a girl for 3 years, right?
Uh-huh.
And y'all doing what y'all doing. Eventually, you might be like, oh, shit, this is monotonous, tedious. I need something different. You know what I'm saying? That happens.
Oh, I bet you mean that you could love someone without ever being like the sexual attraction. Like,
Well, you can be sexually attracted,
but I just don't want to have sex with you. But I love you, like even.
It's like a gray area in that whole topic. The whole topic is like
Gray area.
it's a gray area.
Yeah.
Like you love some people, you want to fuck them. You don't even you could hate a girl, yo. How many times you been like this, right? You fucking with a chick, you doing everything you can like to stay around. You hit her, and now all of a sudden you don't even want to you ready to go home.
You
like
know what?
Instantaneous.
I'm gonna do Danny again. This is Danny.
I'm getting off topic.
I think we're not fully answering the question. Can you love one person but still? So this is almost a simultaneous.
Yeah,
still have casual sex with others. So not so much can you love and not have sex. So now we get a little.
All right, that's different.
Can you
That's different.
love somebody, meaning you're with someone right now that you love, and then have a whole separate part of your brain, your spirit, and say, look, I'm gonna fuck this one, but it's not gonna affect anything I'm doing on this side. Can you do that?
I don't think you can do it and it not affect it. Everything you do, no matter what you do, is going to affect everything else. It's just the reality of the situation of life.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So you might even agree with your girl, like, all right, we're going to do it like this, and I'm going to still do this like this. And she might be like, all right, that's cool as long as, you keep home safe. Bam. You think that's good, but you open up another can of worms, you don't even know what happened until it happened. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Or she might be fucking with somebody else.
I agree with you.
I
agree. Because it ain't. The shit not gonna play out like how you want it to.
It never does.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's too many variables.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's a lot of variables.
Why don't you answer? You ain't giving nothing. What's up?
I was gonna go last.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, me, I mean, to a generalization, I guess it depends. I'm not gonna say it depends. No, you can love somebody, but then still have sex with somebody else. Like you said, you still don't, even simultaneously, even at that particular point, it doesn't mean that you love that person any less. I think that, for instance, you my boy, but just because you go hang out with Denzel doesn't mean that I don't like you anymore, or that you still not my boy just because you hung out with him. So if it's my girl, even though for instance, on the flip side, if it's my lady, if she's all in love with me, whatever the case is, if she has sex with somebody else and it was just one of those things where it was like she had sex, then okay, well, you didn't fall in love with the dude, whatever the case is.
You would be cool?
Technically speaking, yeah.
You think so? At the moment. I mean, because like you said, we don't never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna feel some kind of way about it, but at the same token, it's like
you don't believe it? You don't believe it?
Yo, he's not. Hold on, yo. You just asked Marvin, would he be cool if his
girl
fucking
fucks somebody
girl
else, yeah.
fucks somebody?
Hypothetically,
Yeah,
but
as
not
long
so
as-
much this
as long
situation.
As long as it was
understand.
just sex, he's saying he'd be cool.
I mean, as long as we have that conversation. If we have that conversation and we come to some,
He don't believe you, yo.
Yeah,
He made that what he said.
Yo, no, I'm not saying no. I'm listening, yo. I'm just listening, yo.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if that hypothetical situation were to occur, you know what I mean, there is a thin line. And I'm not gonna say there isn't, you know what I mean. But like I said, it goes along the logistics if the conversation or the topic has been had. Now, you know,
Communication up front.
Yeah, communication up front. You know what I'm saying? That's
changes.
always the biggest thing is communication. So regardless of how you feel about something or another, like when you communicate, no matter what it is, those gray areas can now become black and white.
Let me hop in real quick, and I'm gonna pass it to you.
I don't even want it. I have to get this out.
Oh, you get it out.
What if it happens first, then that sparks the communication for the conversation?
That's dangerous.
You said, what if it happens first and then the spark for the
So
conversation?
she goes suck a dick.
Yeah.
Let's make it real. And she come back and say, listen, I'm going to keep it 100% honest with you. We was out on the bachelor party. This nigga was swinging the elephant dick. You know, and he hit me. I ain't had no food. I said, fuck it. But I ain't wasting no time. You ain't going to hear from nobody. I came right to you. I just left it. I'm just going to let you know this is what I did. And I kind of feel like I want to do it again. Is that cool enough, or do you need to have it beforehand?
I would probably feel more comfortable, and I probably need it beforehand. If it happens just, all right, you just willy-nilly, then it's like...
Hold, yo. Maybe I'm not collecting all this motherfucking information. So basically saying you want her to say, yo, it was that, and I want to jam yo again.
Or no, he was beforehand.
No, I'm
Like,
now you know
do that work
now you know up front. So it's like, all right, cool, baby.
No, I'm
Just
not.
holler at me.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, make sure you wash your hands, wipe your mouth, brush your teeth and shit. We'll talk about it. Nah.
No, it's definitely got to be before, because like you said, you still want to be able to have that communication, and then you still want to be able for you guys to have that trust and loyalty for each other. So even if
you don't want to feel powerless in any decision.
You definitely don't want that, and you definitely and that's one of those things where you gotta that's a pride situation at the same time, because if you feel like on any given circumstance, like this person still loves me, but they feel like it's necessary for them to kind of like do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, for whatever reason, as long as you guys, talk about that, because that could be on a whole nother mental level, it could be on a whole nother emotional level. So it's just like, I think that, like I said, that communication line, like if you do it after the fact, then now you take it to another level because you didn't have enough respect for me to come tell me in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, guys, women, all alike have that problem, and that's where everybody makes that.
And I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
To touch on that, I feel like depending on the relationship, certain situations have to bring that type of thing out of each other. You see what I'm saying? Meaning like they say you and your girl, y'all laugh, talk, all that shit, but your communication might not be there. Something has to happen for y'all communication to be there. Like y'all gotta talk about some. Y'all might laugh, geek every day. Y'all never ever talked about some serious shit.
Right.
Because you never had a reason to.
That's
you know
true. That's actually
so.
Oh, okay.
If
that's
some
like
shit kick off, then it's like
you don't know how to take it.
Yeah.
You don't know how to.
That's so fucking crazy. You say that.
So you can't say.
You gonna plan to talk about everything.
Right. You can't plan to
Sometimes
talk
it just
about
has to
everything.
happen.
It just had to happen because you never know how it's going to end. You know
the
what
funny
I mean?
thing about that, like I've never loved a girl if everything was great. It's only when like we have bullshit happen and then we like get through that shit. That's when I start to realize.
Because that shows your love for that person. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
It
can't all be
like the example
you just finished saying that.
Like the example you just gave, yo. You know what I'm saying? When you was asking Marvin, if that shit was to happen, how deep is your love to stay with your girl? You understand what I'm saying? If you never had the opportunity to talk about no shit like that, then you would never know. You know what I'm saying? So you
gotta go through it.
Yeah, you gotta go through it. That's just like my business shit when you asked me earlier.
Full circle? Full circle? Goddamn, episode 16, you turning it up on you bitches. This is some journalistic shit right here.
Look, being honest, yo.
I'm gonna go ahead and go honest, yo. Before we get to the next topic.
Whoa, Nick gotta go.
I didn't touch on it, but you brought up something. The male psyche, the psychology behind it. It's a great book, which I'm still reading by Dr. Christopher Ryan called Sex at Dawn. And it talks about how this idea of being monogamous and how society has told you have to be like penguins, right? It's like male, woman, have kids. But like I said, penguins, I think, are like one of the
because
they like that, right?
You know, it's like that. Pigeons are like that too.
You said
pigeons pick one partner, they stick with them forever.
Yeah, I did hear about that too.
All that New York pussy they get.
Call them a
all the work pussy guys.
They got all the whole picture.
But in the book they talk about how through religion, through politics, and building of this whole like moral fabric of like what you're supposed to do, how it's kind of against our nature. And it was the psychology you were talking about it where you was like, you know, if my girl did this, did that, you know, it's kind of cool. And you would not expect that from another woman. Like if we had a woman right here on the table right now, the way they react is much more emotional. Even if we kind of feel it, it's almost either beaten out of us from a young age, or we're genetically predisposed to not feel that way. It's like, no, I'm worried about getting to the bag. I'm worried about protecting. That makes me more emotionally charged.
I don't know, y'all.
But now, not for everybody, but I mean, the way he said it, it was almost like he was like indifferent to it, like,
you
know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Pussy, yo.
I'm like, shh. Now, how I feel about it.
Let's see.
I feel like, in one sense, I would like to say that it's possible. That I could, from my own selfish perspective, I could love somebody, my wife, I love you, I know you watching, I love you. I'm a flip
I love mine too.
This, and still fuck something on the side. But dealing with women, because I'm not a homosexual male, I don't know how they deal with it. It never works out that way. Especially when I was single, you would go into a Netflix and chill situation, and you swear we talked about it, we chilling. A couple times I would even on purpose not make it like dates. Like, let's just chill to kind of set the mood. This is what we doing.
Yeah.
But then once that dick and pussy leave, or once you put it down or whatever happens, and sometimes it's even on this side.
Yeah.
Where you like, damn, I didn't even think I was going to feel this way. Like the motherfucking cook. She can suck dick and cook? You know what I'm saying? Like, you go into it like, nah, I'm good, she good, and then shit happens. So I think it's a fun idea, but I don't think it's possible because there's too many variables and shit happens and the unexpected usually always occur. That's what I think.
What would Danny say?
I think Danny would say somewhere along the similar lines. First of all, she better not have a tattoo anywhere. But I think it's too much. It's too much. Now listen.
Shit, what the fuck world he live in?
Funky.
Everybody
not this.
tattoos.
He lives in like 2009 or 2000.
Yeah.
But I think we think we would like it. Now listen, there are perfect storms in anything, right? Mm-hmm. When you find that person who thinks just like you.
Yeah.
And the exception to the rule, and I think that is possible. You might have that girl who's like, listen, I'm free, do what you want to do. Like, I'm free, do what you want, and it works. But I think on average, we're somewhere in that middle area where communication is anything. Because sometimes, like, great point you said, you was like, you don't even know that you got to deal with that topic until you got to deal with it.
Right.
So communicating up front, like, hey, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. I like to smack my balls in your face. Are you cool with that? If you ain't cool with that, I'm going to need to have somebody who like to get their face smacked with balls. But how awkward is that conversation to have?
It is.
But it's a conversation you need to have.
How did you make that conversation work for you?
All right, if we gonna keep it 100, my girl went with it from the jump. But it has been a communication curse. Was like, listen, how can I say this?
I want you to do something.
I want to try this. So this is the trick to it. Do it while you're doing it. Don't do it over coffee and tea and when it's awkward.
Yeah.
Do it like right when they about to get their climax, or you in the mood and just pop your dick out and smack it on their face. Don't wait for like, hey, look, I'm gonna smack you with this dick on your face on Thursday. You come to the way, I can pop out and then we talk afterwards.
Like, basically, son, don't even give an option. You gonna check the dick smack.
Or at least like, all right, That's
where the communication come in. Because after that shit, it's gonna be like,
why you smack the dick, my man?
Why you smack me with your shit?
Oh, by the way, that last 30 seconds was nothing Danny would say. That middle minute or 2 minutes, I think I made you proud, Danny. I think somewhere in there I dropped some, some good shit. But that last minute was all me, baby. So I don't think it's possible.
Shit,
yeah.
I think it's a fun idea. I don't think it's possible.
You said something he has to say something about. All right, you said dudes ain't like that. We don't get jealous and don't. You know how many motherfuckers kill dudes? Kill other dudes because they might be like talking to your girl. How many times you ever got a call? Yo, don't talk to shorty no more. Don't even text her, don't call her, don't do nothing. How many times you get a call like that?
No, you're right, but that's more of a possessive power thing. Right. That same dude is already cheating on his chick. You dig what I'm saying? So if the power's on his side, he cool with it. It's a possessive thing. When it's the other way around, come on, let's keep it real. None of us, okay, because we're faithful young men. But how many times your man's to go out and do all type of shit and then call you like, you know my girl like the nigga photo? You like we just talked about you busting shorty up last week. But now you hurt because her coworker took her out for lunch for her birthday. And now this bitch think I'm playing, I'm gonna roll up on shorty. No, nigga, you been fucking bitches all summer. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
The whole dismissiveness of it all, of like,
it's that whole lying thing. You once your cake, you eat it too. Like when you swallow your pride, like yo, if you swallow your pride and you really understand, like yo, everybody's gonna be different, pertaining to it different. Then you just gotta come to that understanding, like yo, you just gotta be self-absorbed and know who you are as a person to try to like get through, to get through that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So and I forgot what part you said before that. It was something else that I was I wanted to get to and I forgot.
So we pretty much say it's either impossible. I say I don't think it's possible. I think it's fun.
It's just gray, yo. It's super gray. It ain't no black and white situation.
I'm with gray.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Like it's definitely a gray situation. It kind of just depends on who you with and how, what kind of conversations you had prior to or what kind of conversation you're gonna have afterwards. Mm-hmm. Like
she better not suck nobody else's dick though. By the way. Don't get this gray shit twisted. Don't get this gray shit twisted. I'm black. I'm all the way black on my shit. Don't suck nobody else's dick. All right, let's go to the next topic.
All right, let's go to the next topic. I ain't even picked yet.
You said on the show. I said shit on the goddamn show. That was Marvin.
Sure. This motherfucker was getting twerked last night, the whole night, yo. That shit was hilarious. By your wife. By your wife.
You gotta say that. You gotta say that part.
No, but that was.
Last night, so he went to the bathroom.
No, but that was the cool part, yo. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers been together for a long time, and they go to the club.
Hey man.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's your question?
Yeah, my question.
All
right. So if cars began to fly, are you with the movement?
If cars?
Yeah. If they started making flying cars, you with the movement?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, this is a real good question for you because you got.
Fuck no.
You got about flying truck and shit. You got about flying.
Not even that, yo. The fuck you gonna land for me to? Yo, I'm at fucking. One more shop center, yo. Make sure you land right here by fucking second truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't with that shit.
No.
Nick?
I think it's inevitable. I think it's maybe uncomfortable because we had. All right, boom. So like smartphones, right? This shit'll blow my grand. I mean, he said my grandfather now, he had a flip phone and that shit too much for him. Get shit out my face. I can't stand that shit. I think to us it's so like. Far-fetched, the idea of like traffic, parking.
Yeah.
But then when you see it in the movies, it seems like it works its way out 2200, whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. So I'm cool with it. I'll tell you what, I would like to see
the ocean, yo.
I would like to see it before I die. Like, hopefully we beat the statistics and be like 80, 90, 100.
Be dumb as shit.
I would like it. Well, I guess we know he don't like it, but I would like to see it now without take the driving it. What I feel, I don't know, but I would like,
nigga, get
it. If you crash, then what? All
right.
the shit just fall.
You done, yo.
That's what I said.
You don't crash. If you crash,
you don't crash. What if it's like some kind of
yo? You know what I mean?
Magnetized road. So this is what something. What's the dude who did Tesla?
Nikola Tesla.
So he's working on this train now that's like opposing magnetic fields, right? So I thought about, and I probably read somewhere else. Would keep it from fucking falling to the ground.
I'm not thinking about my situation. Fuck what they
obviously, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, yo, you better start investing on that fucking flying man right now.
If I tell you to fucking land your shit somewhere and fucking detail the motherfucker. Yeah. Now I gotta fucking watch for falling car parts and shit just in case a motherfucker crashes.
Whoa. Or they're gonna have like floating fucking islands. like little rest stops. Rest stop. We ain't got rest stops when you stop, right?
How you go from cars to islands?
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying, how can he get to the car? Worry about the car.
Like the Jetsons.
Listen, I'm telling you, it should be that. But listen, right now somebody said that fucking Model T Ford. You mean it's horse and carriage? These motherfuckers driving, and then they driving, right? The airplane. And one time you never thought you'd be flying from one destination to another. And one time, and real soon, maybe 50 years, maybe 10 years, this is gonna be normal. And somebody's gonna watch it and say, "Damn, look at these motherfuckers talking about the possible. How can it be possible?"
Yo, who details airplanes?
So now they're gonna come after us and figure out, ask us how we know
gotta
shit.
figure it out.
Possible.
Yeah.
I'm not.
He gotta figure out who details airplanes, yo.
That's gonna take all day, yo.
Nigga, you can employ everybody.
But the contract gonna be a
3-month
contract. You gotta do a plane a day. I don't even know that's possible. I'm just throwing shit out here. But the 3-month contract is like $400,000. Is that even?
Damn.
I ain't punching any numbers.
That might be shit. It might be.
I'll make that shit.
Hey, come Pookie, come Jerome, come P-Net, get all that ass. He ain't been working. Come on, look, we got something for
They
you.
need a job a day.
Nigga,
For 400 grand.
Yeah.
So I'm with the flying cars. You ain't fucking with it. I can understand your point of view too. All right, outside of the business world, let's say you retired or you sell your business and happen to something else, right? Would you want to drive like a flying 2025 Lexus?
Yo, but how the fuck is that shit gonna work?
Yo, they gonna work out. They gonna have traffic. They gonna have it's pre-pilot. Like
You shit break down. You got a fucking floating tow truck that's gonna come pick your shit up.
But
that's the thing.
But
you should
break
break
down.
down. You fall
But see, you not considering this.
First you
Out of your people, you the first 200 people that got one, and you can stun on motherfuckers from the air.
How about let's
How about that enjoyment? Like, yo, little dumbass is driving. I'm up here floating and shit. You know everybody won't feel that. No? Okay.
Think about that Korean girl you've been talking to on Instagram for the past 3 weeks, yo. You can easily get there now, yo, once flying cars is here.
I guess he's been talking to a Korean. He told me when they make flying cars, I'm gonna come holler at him. Right. You can be hello, dumbass. Like, okay.
Selling that girl a
whole bunch of dope shit. When they make teleport devices.
I'd be there in like 2067.
Oh,
What do you watch?
Yeah, yo, you can switch the screen on the.
Damn, that's tough.
You're going to man Woody on the front.
Yeah, that's my mind, yo.
So we against it? What you say?
I'm with it.
You with it?
I'm against it.
You're against it?
Yeah.
Why you
against it?
I just think that's gonna be too much for people to handle, yo. People can't drive on the fucking ground with
I was just about to
wheels.
say,
Yo, we got the internet, yo.
The fuck that mean?
The internet is way beyond anything that we can do in real life, yo. I mean, the internet, you can do anything you want, yo.
Niggas, right? But I'm saying though, all right, so people can't even stay off their phones long enough to fucking drive half of the time. So you want a nigga in the air with their phone or be able to do whatever they do on the screen in the
There's
air.
gonna be car parts every fucking day. Every fucking
Yo, y'all funny.
Ain't no way that's gonna work because if somebody falls asleep behind this, wheel, they would have to go through all kinds of psychological situations where somebody fall behind the wheel. Like, does it have a computer system that's gonna be able to keep them on a certain?
What if you can only fly your car if it's taken over by AI? Like it's like
it's automated.
You know they work on the Google cars.
That shit crashes too.
Yeah.
Or niggas will hack your shit.
That's
they want to kill you
because
because you fucking his wife because you on that
So you mean tell me
if everybody else is flying, I'm staying on the ground.
You had a chance before you die. Now we talking about bucket list shit. To be driving and to do the fucking. What's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie? Back to the Future. And you can just turn your motherfucking wheels up and go to the east side. You don't want to feel that once? Even if the whole time you scared like, yo, all right,
yo, shit like that, yeah.
It's a bucket list, but you talking about on an everyday basis. Talking about on an everyday basis.
Every day on some jets and shit like.
So, all right, on the record. If you motherfuckers want that, you know how you go to the mall and they got the little car in the middle of the mall and you can when that flying car in the middle of the mall and you fill out the little thing, put it in the raffle and you win it.
I got you.
Don't hit me with that shit. No, I decided to keep it after no. I want the fucking cars. So if you get one,
that bitch going on eBay.
Yo, that's smart, yo.
That bitch going on eBay.
That shit going on eBay.
You talking about Mile High Club? You fucking your own car?
If it's automated, look your head, bro.
Look what he thinking about. Like, baby, I can take you to the fucking moon.
I'll take you to the moon.
My motherfucking Honda Civic.
That's flying Honda Civic. That's what be so crazy. Damn, how they go on the show like available. Remember how you had Bluetooth in the car? Mm-hmm. You had to have a nice car. Now everybody got Bluetooth. Right. It's gonna be having a Honda Civic. You be like, yeah, my shit fly too. It don't fly as fast. Anyway, next time.
What? This gotta be a digital question. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I made this one.
Your mom, you doing the Danny shit.
I'm sorry, no, I'm
Hey, Daddy, I really tried to yesterday.
Yo, he really done that shit earlier. He was on my shit like.
Yo, all right. So your mom and wife are both being attacked by giant spiders. You can only save one. Go.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of them. They're spike. Oh, we mean giant. Like that movie. Remember that movie came out with the real giant?
Yeah,
spiders?
like that one.
And you can only save one.
You can only save one.
How old is my mom? Like this is all present day.
Yeah, present day.
Fuck! I'm gonna let them both die. I need a restart. I'm tired of my mom. I'm tired of my wife too. Nigga, I'm gonna let them both. Damn, yo, come on, man. What you mean? What? Like present day, no kids right now.
I got kids, man.
That's your question. That's all. Your question gonna be totally yes, gonna be totally different. Fuck, man.
Niggas thinking, yo, can't say my mom.
I mean, I can't fuck either way.
Damn.
I feel like if this was a movie, which is going to be, it's hypothetical, right? My mother has to go. But I feel like my mom loving me, she would help me. She would help me help her go.
Yeah, but your
See
mom...
how they be like, baby, don't worry. Love your family. I'm like, no, mom. Like, baby. And then, no. Now, if I had to, like, if I had both of their hands, if I had both of their hands to let one go, I can't kill myself, right?
Yeah, how detailed is this question?
This is some fucked up shit. This is some real macabre. Yo,
I'm just
fuck
asking.
you, by the way. Cause I'm gonna drive home crying like, man. I would rather just die with him. I'd rather die trying to protect.
So you'll die?
I'm die trying to protect.
And you know they
I know
both-
it's not a
That's
choice.
the damn
I know it's not a choice.
That's
It's not
the
answering the question. You saying either or.
Yeah, which one you saving?
You gotta do.
You gotta pick one, yo.
Your mother over here, you
Well,
go.
all right. If I'm a cold, heartless, just computer, my mother has to go because she's had her time on this earth.
Yeah, but she loves you so much that she would.
She gonna call you after this shit over.
She watching Housewives and shit right now. But I mean, if I'm just, my heart don't want either one of them to die, right? And I'm saying, okay, who has more potential? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Who loves you more?
It's not who loves you more, you dirty bitch.
Right.
But this is more like,
We all know who the fuck he gonna
this
pick.
motherfucker, boy, Chris, you dead like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my mother would probably be the one to
Can't
go
get
because
another mom,
just on the
bro.
fact that we is on this earth. She's lived long enough to make me the man who I am,
Mm-hmm.
to take care of my future wife and little kids, and you know. But damn, that's
Damn, you like you about to cry.
I'm going to die. You motherfucker, yo. You motherfucker, yo. You know I get emotional.
Hey yo, I'm gonna go real random, real.
Mama, I love you.
Real random. Hey yo, we not gonna let these fucking scratch marks and hit
Oh,
side of
shit.
your
Oh
neck
shit!
just slide.
Damn, yo, I didn't even see that.
I was playing with my dog. I got an American Bulldog.
Oh yeah, you do, and she was like on the
Yeah,
side.
this ain't from the wifey. This new dog.
That twerking turned into something, yo.
We know.
Don't
Yo,
avoid-
he had,
don't
yo,
avoid- don't
And so that's why my mama gotta die. My mama, you can't suck my neck, mama. Mama, you cannot throw it back, mama. Now, them beans and rice was good, right? And buy me my first bite. That's behind us. Now, you know, I eat ass now, mama. And it's gonna get real awkward.
Hey, yo, so you put this right here, didn't you?
Somebody did.
No, you did that shit.
I did.
You
Niggas
did
put a
that
sticker
motherfucker,
on there.
yo.
So who put a sticker on there?
He put that on there for you
He
specifically.
bought it. He put it on there.
Because
put
this
that
is
on-
usually his
This
spot.
is
to
usually
sit,
his
yo.
spot. So you kind of. So
But I
that
embrace
means
it.
the
I
night
embrace
you gotta go home and eat wifey ass.
Ah.
He said, ah!
Hey, you don't want your seat back?
No, you the honorary ass eater. So I say my mama. I had the heart. Now listen, don't y'all hit that switch shit. You gotta pick your mama. Don't hit the well, I'm down. I ain't had that option.
Alright,
So everybody look.
We good, we
Go,
good.
man. I did it. I didn't kill my goddamn mama for y'all.
Moms. Love it to
You
death.
killing your mother?
Yeah.
He said it way quicker. He said, "Mom's gotta go."
Yeah, because I mean, just on the simple fact that that's if if we talking hypothetically speaking, my wife as of right now, that's got to.
Yeah, you got a kid in
That's
the way.
my- yeah,
You killing
you know
two
what I'm saying?
lives with that.
Right.
Damn.
See, y'all got a better out. See, y'all shit really makes sense.
Yeah.
I had a cold blooded kill my mom for no reason. With some vagina. For my wife, but goddamn.
Yeah, I know, but
All right, you gonna make it easy because my kids.
My mama got. I love you, mama.
We ain't posting this
Like,
on the
Mom,
video. We ain't
This is
posting
bad, yo. This is really
This
bad.
is
is
really
really
fucking bad, Denzel.
Really
But, hey Chris, we already know it's as grade baby. We love you though, baby.
So mama gotta go.
Yeah.
You living for the kids and the family.
Yeah.
How about this? between your family and your business.
Damn, he can make another business.
If you had to kill your business, let the spiders eat your business.
Or eat my family. You won't see me
eat the family.
Never motherfucking.
Oh no, I ain't saying that. It was a terrible question. I was just fucking around. Of course. Let me say this.
Yo, hold on, listen. How many moms you got?
No, we ain't doing that. No, we ain't doing that. That's that Denzel shit. Denzel. Who you got right now?
I'm setting my answer.
You got one mom.
You got one mom. You got one mom. You got one mom. I got one mom. You could have more than one.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That was the answer to
You could though. You see?
You could. How many loves you got, my dude?
I only love one person, but I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about because that
I'm hoping that 5 years from now, after Kristen gone, I'm done crying and shit.
So let me ask you a question: when you done crying and you got over it, and you find your next girl, and then one day your new girl laugh like your old girl, or that perfume she used to wear just whisper past your nose, that ain't gonna crush you? You joke?
For a couple minutes.
It probably would.
Let me tell you something. Your answer's a good answer too, to be honest.
It actually is. It's really not.
You can't. You fuck.
You can't get enough mom, man.
That's a crazy fuck.
Denzel, you fucked either way, Denzel.
Right.
Look at his face though. He like that shit. He like that.
I let her. See, the good thing is I let her read this question before it went on the podcast, so she's had time to like.
That's all right.
I already know that's crazy.
Kush chose her family too. She like, yeah, bitch, I done let your ass die too.
Yeah.
Anyway, you damn right. Next topic. That
She's
was
like, is your daddy going?
But see, I don't know, yo. now you got me thinking.
Now you want to kill your wife?
Yeah, but your
No. I fuck around and sacrifice myself for that shit.
No, I didn't do that.
That's
That's
my joke.
I told
real
that.
shit.
You can't do
that shit.
That's not the movie script.
Spiders don't want you. We don't like that, motherfuckers. We like this or that. We don't like business owners.
Yo.
Spiders only eating pussy.
Yeah, they like vagina.
They don't eat man dicks.
That's funny. He just said man dicks.
They got women dicks too.
Well, dildo.
They got. Look, 2018, they got all types of dicks.
Right. Yeah.
Next topic.
All right. Should a female be threatened that the man she's exclusive with is going to a strip club?
Oh, time's out. We gotta shout out one of our riders. Molly Funk from Dave motherfucker. Where's she from? Arizona? No.
I think it's
Utah.
From Utah. She's been supporting the show, been sharing the show, been talking about it. And if this ever turns into anything, fans like you from day one are the ones that's gonna make it happen. So we wanna make sure we say your name again, Miley Funk.
MYLEEFUNK. Make sure y'all go check her out, man.
Good people.
Yeah, really. And we take this thing on the road. We're gonna make sure we stop around and see some fans and stuff like that.
No, she on the team. She on the team. We go big. She's like number one.
Yeah, maybe a producer.
Really appreciate
yeah, something like that.
All everybody who's been supporting since day one and spreading the word and everything like that. I like to just say thank you. I appreciate it. So.
One more time, sorry about that.
Question, yeah, sorry, we got a little emotional real quick.
No, you can.
So, should a female be threatened that the man she's exclusive with is going to a strip club?
It's real heavy. It's a Baltimore question.
Yo, I mean,
all right, what you say?
Go to the strip club. All that shit is like illusional, yo. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fucking them chicks, yo.
No big deal.
Who not?
You know what I mean?
He said, you going next. You keep going, but you going next. Yeah, you going next. He already killed you off his wife. He don't give a shit about his wife.
Yo, all that shit is an illusion, yo. You go there, you see some ass, throw a couple dollars. They do whatever they do. You go on to your chick, yo. All that aggression and testosterone that you done built up, yo.
You gonna do that. Yeah. So you say not only should it be allowed, it should be encouraged.
It should be. That's true.
I mean, that's interesting. I want somebody to vote something about it.
It depends,
yo.
Put
that on the poll.
It depends on the person, yo.
We should do
that. If that's something that you like doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, take your chick with you. You know what I mean?
Gotta take your chick with you.
Both of y'all might get it.
Yeah, so
hold on. When he's by himself, he wasn't getting it. Now he with his girl. All of a sudden, now he getting it.
No, I'm saying either way. Like,
I'm saying.
What you mean?
You said
don't follow that rabbit hole with this nigga.
What you said is it's an illusion if you by yourself, but it's not an illusion if you with your girl.
All that shit is a fucking illusion.
Yeah, it's definitely an illusion. The whole thing's an illusion, but at the same time, some people fucking strippers. Some people are. Not
a lot
me.
of people. I think a lot.
Some people are.
I think 50%.
I'm just saying.
2 people walk in, somebody trying to fuck a stripper.
They trying to.
But yo, everybody not going there for that shit. You ain't going in.
Some go there for the wings.
Let me tell you what I told you.
You ain't going straight in that bitch like, yo, I want her. I'm trying to hit her. Nah, some people go there for a good time, whatever the case may be. You might take a chick.
This
You know what I'm saying? She get the realm.
These are narratives I hear. I hear this.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go home and that might be the best sex you ever fucking had. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. This is what I told Miley when she hit me with the question. I said, look, it's two different types of dudes. It's dudes that go to the strip club and they going nuts. They like, oh my God, I'm touching some pussy, I'm touching some titties, blah, blah, blah. That dude, sucking niggas, yeah. You don't got, I told her, if that's your guy, you don't got to worry about him anyway, because he ain't getting the pussy. He's never going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Even if he paying for dances and shit like that, he coming home. He got you. And then there's a dude who coming in with his dudes, they just trying to have a good time. The strip club is just another venue. He just having fun. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to fuck the stripper. He could, but that's not even his MO. He ain't even trying to.
Right,
you ain't got to worry about him. Either way, you don't got to worry about the dude, because the dude that's super damn thirsty, he ain't getting it regardless. And the dude that's not, who might be able to, he went in there to have fun.
Yeah. That's typically how it goes. I mean, yeah, unless you got, like you said, one of them sucker ass niggas who's really trying to press up on the stripper, like, bro, like, it's really not even that.
But if he's pressing, he ain't
gonna get it anyway.
Yeah. So we got two.
You can't say that shit. Oh.
What?
Cause you got real shit. You got people that come to the strip club be thirsty motherfuckers. They got bread.
Oh, that's true.
And they throw that shit.
And they know the power of their bread.
And they like, yo, shorty, I give you $2,000 right now. You do something with me.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
$2,000 and do something with him. Shit, do something with him. But if he paid for it in a strip club, he can. You know what I mean? Like, should the worry really be about the strip club if he gonna pay $2,000 for it?
No, he got a fucking problem. His damn shit.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
I'm just, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's dudes like that.
What you say, Ma? How you feel about it?
I say
that she got something to worry about.
Is that what you're saying?
What is it? Oh, should a female be threatened that a man she's exclusive with is going to a strip club?
I don't think so.
No. I don't think that she should be threatened by it. I don't think that she should feel any kind of way about it.
So if the roles was
see,
reversed,
I was gonna touch on that.
Yeah.
Good job.
The motherfucker come on swing and smack your girl up, putting his shit out.
Yeah, I'm going to the male strip club, not the one where you can get something out of it, but like, hey, me and my girlfriends, we going down to Dig 'em Down Thursdays at the Elephant Room. I'll be back about 2 o'clock in the morning, smelling like balls.
Yo, just get in the shower before you go to sleep.
He always an accident. He's with the shits. I'm gonna stop asking you this shit question. I'm like,
yo, because I've literally like, yo, whether it's go with me or go with somebody else, like, yo, go out and enjoy your best life, yo, whatever makes you happy.
Yo, the dick is on her face, like,
yeah,
they do that, right?
They do. They
you go to the strip club, you might get some titties.
I know they like they.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, like, I don't know, yo. It's like no man want no other man penis in his girl face.
So one man doesn't mind too much.
Let me jump in.
No, I'm just saying.
My girl about to do a
bachelorette party. Like, yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Likely that's probably going.
At the end of the day,
it's what it is. If you want to ask for yourself,
life, you know what I'm saying? It's
about having fun. Yo, it's about like I said, yo. If you
so I should be cool that she
you don't have to do it.
Give you the best sex you ever had.
But if she giving me the best sex, follow me. Or she got that fucking image of that fucking elephant dick bitch ass nip. Just sitting up.
I said, I don't know, but I'm getting this nut.
When she be like,
look, that's where the communication coming in. And later y'all be laying up like, damn, man, you fucking shit out of me. Like, yeah. I was thinking about that dude at the bar.
If she that honest, you got some sideboards, guys.
Hey, yo.
Don't you ever feel comfortable saying this shit to me?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's bad, yo.
So what?
You always going up beforehand, yo.
Just tell me he turned you on, yo. That's why you really want to fuck.
Told her before you had sex with her, she should have told you. How would that make you feel, like going into like sex?
Oh, you want her to tell you, hey, look, while you smashing me right now, I'm a fantasize, but this other nigga smash me.
No. Oh, hold on, wait a minute.
That's kind of what you said.
I'm gonna say no more. What type of shit are you on?
Yeah, like, that's crazy.
She's not fantasizing about it, but she's like, yeah, dude turned me on. So
Mom be like, what's his name?
Fantasizing. And
she's fantasizing. Yeah. He gonna take the role of the motherfucker.
No, that might not be a bad idea.
All right. So look, all right, check this out. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna take his back. I'm gonna take his back before I jump into my shit.
I don't know what
I'm
the
gonna take his
fuck
back.
nigga just
Let's check this out. Now, have you ever been in a position when you're out with your lady, she looking good, right? And you purposely allow her to let her walk maybe like 10 paces in front of you, right? To not far enough that nigga can get to her and you couldn't jump in, but just so you can kind of sit back and see how everybody looking at it. I like that shit. So she walking, she got a flower dress on or whatever, and I like to see dudes that they about to holler, and I just pull up like.
So.
Or I see a bunch of dudes walk by, and like, damn, because then when I go home, it's like that car. You got that Corvette. All right, then boom. You got that Corvette, and you spin the block. You like, yeah, y'all like this Corvette. It makes you appreciate the Corvette that much more. So I can understand that part of it, like,
you don't drink beer?
Having my girl out there and
got wine.
seeing her get the reaction, and I appreciate it that much more in action. Now, so much so of her saying that I fantasize about this dude piping me. And now you gonna pipe me, but you gonna let him know.
Funny.
Now look, one of my first stripper stores was at Norma Jean.
What was his name?
Norma Jean.
He said Trevi.
It's different. Like when I was young, I ain't with none of that shit. Don't look at her. Don't fucking say nothing to her.
Right.
None of that shit.
You get older, you do get more lax.
Yeah, now it's just like
it's confidence, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But look, my man L. I'm pushing. I'm throwing right.
He gonna throw it.
My man L, right? He go to because what you said. He go to the.
Hey, LeBron, if you ever want to come on the show.
What's his name again? What's his name?
Elwood. He go to the bar, right? And he tells girl like, go sit at the bar. He gonna sit somewhere else and just watch. And just let dudes buy her drinks, 2, 3, whatever. She come back, bring my man the drinks and shit.
It's kind of hard.
That shit's dope.
I'm close to that.
Kind of dope.
I ain't so cool with her going getting her dick on her forehead, but I'm cool with like, all right, go buy some appetizers.
I had to try that, like, after he told me that, and that shit works, yo. Go to the bar with your girl, and just let her, like, go sit at the bar by herself, and you sitting in the back somewhere. She gonna get drinks, yo.
Fuck it, yo. I guess I'm just not matured enough for that.
You gotta know what's up. Look, young buck.
It's just something you do once. You don't do it every time. It's weird as shit.
Fun.
But like, just to like watch and see.
Yeah. Like,
but dudes take that shit to another level, yo. I bought her a couple drinks. I'm trying to fuck her.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, I just spent fucking $50 on you, shorty. You ain't going nowhere. You going with me.
Now you got a problem.
Now we got a problem.
What bar you going to? Don't go to that bar, yo.
Yeah, you going
to the bar.
It don't matter.
Go to a bar where you feel like you can
it's
fight.
Always,
fight
it don't matter, yo.
If
you got that stalker motherfucker that's like, yo, I spent all these drinks on shorty. She gonna suck my dick.
You
gonna
give my money back,
something. Well, this bitch gonna give my money
Well,
back. Then what the fuck you gonna do?
Got a possibility, but
You got a fucking issue.
You might as well go and buy the drink so you ain't got to deal with the possibility.
That dude don't know that's your girl. He don't know that's your girl. When she come talk to you, you could just be another dude.
He's saying like,
what I'm saying, at the end of that fucking night, when she ready to go, and he like following her like, yo, so what we doing tonight?
Yo, that dude got a problem. If he
What
like,
risking?
you bought her a couple of
But
drinks.
yo, this is the shit that happens.
Where? Where the fuck that
No,
happens?
it does happen. It does happen.
Where?
You do know that it's a chance of some dude being
Yo,
more possessive.
if a dude buy a girl drinks, food, all that shit, and
I
he
ain't
press,
say
listen,
food.
no, all right, well, let's just say
multiple
drinks.
All right.
Multiple
3,
drinks.
4 drinks.
He
All
spent
right, cool.
$30, $40 top.
And he pushing up on her.
Yeah.
He on some shit like, yo, at the end of the night, shorty, I got you drunk.
No, she over here talking to this other nigga.
Right.
Who also bought her a drink.
He don't give a fuck about that shit. He don't care
He
about
might
that
get
shit.
mad.
I guess you gotta fight that.
He's like, yo,
You ain't got
So
to
now
fight
you
that.
went out to
So
the
what's the
girl
point?
and you might have
What's
to
the
fight.
point?
I don't have a point. I don't have a point.
I'm just asking. I'm asking,
saying,
like, what's the point of that
at
shit?
that point, you gotta fight. You gotta shit. She did the
So
fun part where she
now I
watched.
might rewind and be like, you know what, that'd have been a cool, fun thing to try, but is it worth the possibility
is
of
it
this
worth
old
that shit?
head with his pension check getting mad now and want to fight?
The whole time
versus
you
me
going,
just spending
look,
the
whole time you going out the bar, he just grabbing her like, so you ain't gonna give me your number?
No.
And you as her man,
Now you gotta jump
you
up.
sitting there like,
you gonna look
you're
back
not
like,
gonna sit
damn, I
back
ain't
and
even
look
gonna
at
fight
that shit
tonight.
like, yo, all right, yo, tell a nigga you ain't gonna give him his number.
You
He ain't
gotta
trying to
fight
hear that shit.
You
He
have
like,
to fight him at that point.
Like,
Yeah, but see, I don't think you went there wanting to fight. You went there wanting to see that motherfucker.
You didn't, but you
What we
should go
doing
there
after
to
the
do
night?
that,
Right,
knowing
some
that
niggas that
it can't go
Yeah, you're
left.
not sitting there watching that
I think
shit.
I just won't do it. I think it's a fun idea.
Do it one time. Just do it one time.
I think you probably could do it.
I
think
think
it could be one time.
let's wrap up this.
If you do it 40 times, of
Let
course
me
it's
wrap
gonna
up this
happen.
Molly
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
So I think
Should your female be threatened by a man that she's?
I don't like strip clubs, yo.
I do.
I don't like strip clubs. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't hate them. I mean, titties and asses, but I don't like them. I don't like the fact that I gotta pay anything, especially with the resources we have now with like porn, right? Now, mind you, it's live in the
Yeah,
fact
I was
you
about to say,
can touch it. But that's just me. That's just me.
Motherfucker went deep as shit.
I never liked the fact that I had to go. Like, I used to put shades on, you know, in normal. I don't know how it is now, but you had the pool table in the back. And they come around and be like, you want to pay for my dance? But I would wear shades the
You
whole
ain't
time.
even watch it.
No, I would watch it, motherfucker. I ain't gay. But I'm looking to the side eye right there. And then when they come around, they would give motherfuckers more, like, problems when they knew you was watching and then you ain't trying to pay. I would be like, nah, I don't even, I'm good.
Yeah,
so I already knew I wasn't a strip
Just
club
give her
type
$1.
life. Who? No, I ain't giving a shit, nigga. I don't want to pay for that shit.
Nigga, if she did it
It
10
wasn't
times,
like it. It
if she
smelled
does
like
it
fish
10
and towels
times
in
in 2 hours, that's just.
For me,
$10.
you wouldn't even catch me in there. And if I'm in there, I'm really going there just to somebody's birthday party. I'm going there to have fun. I'm never going to a strip club to go fuck.
You never going with your girl?
No, I mean,
That's just fun to go.
That was
to.
somebody too.
Going there fun.
Yeah, if you watch the past episodes, I don't do with that shit. Cause all right, so one of the things with open relationships with threesomes, right, is it sounds fun in the beginning, but what happens if the bitch fall in love, right? Or she do something sexually that's better than me, eating pussy.
Oh. You talking about another chick?
Yeah, threesome. So this is why I don't even do the whole let's go to the strip club, because then it's now possibly setting up that same awkward moment. This is for me though. Now I know I got a whole bunch of homeboys that take their girl to the strip club. They up there throwing dollars and all that. I ain't wasting no money. They can go towards a vacation or some food or some weed or something. And that's just not me. So, but I do think on average you ain't got nothing to worry about, because most dudes when they go to the strip club, they're not going there like tonight I'm getting some ass. They're going there to have fun, to be stupid, and see some titty shake. So I don't think you got.
All right, so now we talking about some real shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You heard what he just said, right?
I heard what he said.
So.
Did I get myself in trouble?
No, listen to him.
You better.
So would you rather? You was talking about how you don't want a girl to eat your girl pussy better than you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would you rather that shit happen in front of you or behind your back?
I'd rather have it in front of me.
All right. So what's the problem?
He don't want.
I don't want to happen at all.
He don't want to open her up to that.
If I had no choice, like if my girl communicated with me beforehand, like listen, we've been together for 12
really
years.
do this.
One of my fantasies, and I've talked to y'all about it, some of my other homeboys, and luckily we've had that conversation already. Unless she was lying, she ain't with the shits.
Right.
She's so much not with the shits. Me even bringing the shit up is like, what the fuck you trying to fuck? I don't want no pussy in my face. So if that's what it is, it's what it is.
Right,
but if it was opposite and she was feeling that way, part of me is like, man, I'm about to get 2 bitches. But then it's like, well, if you feel like you're curious enough to try it, and we know how they are emotional creatures.
So would you be mad about that shit? You been the male?
Her bringing it up, would I be mad?
You be mad?
I wouldn't be mad.
But I'd be mad if she even brought it up.
No. Would you be if you came in your motherfucking house, yo, and your girl and that bitch getting the
scissoring
common month shit?
Right.
I
thought about
you know what I'm saying?
Right, so this is my answer. This is my answer.
You know how happy I'd be?
It depends on who. Depends on, oh, you say that,
but
I'm a fuck
by
this whole
not by a
mind.
dude, by a girl,
but you
right?
will only be happy if you can participate.
Yes, she got a dom in that
Fuck no,
motherfucker.
fuck no,
She
fuck
got
no,
an overweight dom that look like
So
Jermaine
you gonna
Dupri.
come in the house like, damn, babe, you getting your pussy ate? I
Listen to
come
me.
back in
Just
a
listen to me,
moment
yo.
and walk out
Just
the
listen to me,
room.
yo. I'm gonna tell you the
I'm
truth,
just
yo.
asking.
She's
I've
a
been
dom. She's a Jermaine Dupri. overweight
No,
looking
fuck
dom.
no, yo. The bitch gotta look decent for
She
me.
gotta be a
But I
feminist.
want to watch. I
you.
want to watch though.
But you're
I
not
wanna watch.
getting. You're
She
not
said, I'm
getting no.
watching. Yeah, but she
fucking-
like.
I will get a popcorn over red and Bacchus. I will sit in the
He
corner.
with the shit,
I will
yo.
watch that shit. I don't know if I would ever want my girl to fuck with a dude, right? But if it's a girl, I don't have to be involved. If
He's
I was,
a voyeur.
if I
He's
was,
a voyeur.
if I was
That's the type of
fuck a
pornography.
voyeur.
You go to the porn, the motherfuckers that like watching people like
Let's
fuck
say-
and like just watching. He that.
Yeah, but I'll tell you further. If I wasn't even there, I wouldn't even. I don't gotta be there. If she does that shit and she comes home and she tell me, I'm like, yo, tell me everything.
I gotta at least be there, and I don't even want to be there. I don't even want to be there,
No,
but I gotta at least
I
be
ain't
there.
gonna lie, yo. I'm on his side with that. I ain't. If that shit was to happen, cool. As long as they ain't a dude, yo. It's
Yeah,
different with a
Right.
dude.
It's
yo.
different with a dude because
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you say it's different, right? Because it's the penetration, right?
Yeah.
All right, boom. Now that nigga, I don't care what he got. It ain't Superman dick. It ain't compared to the dildo that they twist, they curve. She is not only gonna take your girl pussy. You ain't never get. It's nothing you could do after the
She's not
fact that
taking
this
your girl pussy,
dog.
yo. You
Sir.
strong, yo. You hold her like this.
Oh, you strong? Oh, cause you strong.
The girl
That's
don't
what
hold
they-
her like that, yo.
That's
You
all
see
they
what I'm
want is
saying?
strong.
It's different.
That's automatic dick is how it is.
Look though, yo. So he gonna have a fucking chick put a strap on.
Yeah. I
Dog
watch that
Dig
shit.
your girl.
I will
Ow.
watch the dog. I will,
her
Nigga.
fucking
Kissing
pussy,
her.
right?
They gonna do
That
shit
shit
that you.
Look,
Hey, yo,
look,
I be in the
look,
corner like that.
yo, look.
Not with this nigga.
And then this nigga will come like, it's okay, babe.
It's okay. I'm gonna hold you.
I
Hold
love
on, you think I'm just
big.
gonna hold her?
That's what you just said.
No, I said.
He said,
I
we
said,
strong.
it's
It's
different.
things
I'm gonna
that.
hold
It's
her.
different things.
You know what
I
I'm
said
saying,
things
right?
about you. If your girl fuck with another chick, that she gonna like about you, that
What?
you can't give her.
Cuddling?
No.
This is strap on a motherfucking 30-inch fucking penis, yo. You can't mess that
You
shit.
can't let it. You can't let it.
That's way bigger than my
You
shit.
can't let
bro.
it.
Right.
You can't let a girl
That's
strap
it.
on a joint bigger than yours. You'll just be like,
You ain't dead. What you mean you can't let
you
me?
gotta be
See?
like, look.
No, you ain't got control of this.
So
bro.
you want to control the
Keep
shit.
that
you gotta swallow
shit.
your
Keep that
pride
shit
then.
below 8, and then we cool.
Keep this shit below me. You already fucked up.
Yeah, you already.
Your girl gonna come home.
That's why she gonna lie to you for 3 years.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Cause you gotta understand, these
Yeah.
motherfuckers, they ain't like us. Come on, Thursday and all that. They'll do shit like every other Wednesday after 6:30. Like they gonna have it
Yo, funny
planned.
as shit.
They gonna have it locked down. And you at home.
Like,
They
everybody knows I
like
go to the gym from like 7:30 to
hey, she gonna
5:30.
come to you like 3 years later. Like, listen, lights gonna be off. Like I'm in love. She gonna hit you with that. I'm in love with someone else. And then that's
But
the
yo, you
hard
not-
part. But
yo,
you gonna find
yo,
out that
you
girl
different, yo.
that
You
you let
different.
slide.
Yeah,
It's like,
yo.
No, that's different.
You're
yo.
not
You
in love
can't-
with this motherfucker.
you say that.
You in love with
Y'all
that
taking
little
that shit
plastic
all the way to the left.
on the motherfucking top of the door
Hold on,
knob, yo.
is this Molly Funk's topic?
Yeah, how did we get to Molly? Look at you invented the show, Molly. You know how we go on. What's that time?
Sorry.
Like?
Yeah, we really did.
We had
do
one
that.
for-
Let's get one more real quick.
12 o'clock. We used to do an hour and a half. We
No,
went
we
to
didn't start 12 o'clock.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I'm bugging.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause somebody was late.
We got a
Hold
little,
on, everybody, hold up.
we
Who
got,
was late?
we got a little bit of time.
We got at least 10 minutes. My bad.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry, I was late.
All right,
I
so
was eating ass.
he wasn't for the strip club. I'm for the strip club. He's for the strip club. He's for the
I
strip
like
club.
it. I like it.
So 3-1. No offense.
Ain't no like I'm
No,
straight.
no,
I
he
feel
good.
good.
Like, he feel good. He's proud. He like, shit, I ain't got to worry about it.
I ain't gotta worry about. This is actually the way I wanted to work out. But hey, y'all can tell me y'all stories though. I like stories.
Yeah, yo, all right. Say. All right, so what's the best way for a married man to cheat and not get caught? Wow.
Who the fuck wrote this?
Who the fuck you think wrote it?
This motherfucker. Yo, why the fuck I look up? Yo, why I look up his face like this? Yo, what you want to know the answers? Well, I don't have any experience in this, motherfucker.
I ain't.
Um,
I'm gonna keep that.
do
shit
it, you know what I would do? This is what I would say.
None.
I would say ask a woman how she did it, and this is not shit no
Damn,
women.
that's actually.
Women,
Oh, that's actually
women can
good.
have relationships. I got a homegirl who's I got two of them. One of them is a flight attendant, and I put it out there, but she got relationships with multiple, and it's understanding.
That goes back to what I
Boom,
said.
boom, boom.
What's that?
A woman know how to do
Females
it.
have emotions in this to that
Yeah,
shit.
that's true.
Yo, them niggas she fuck with probably don't care about that shit.
They don't.
Probably
Shorty,
don't.
look,
They don't.
I fucks all the time. Whenever you ready to fuck, call me.
How would
You know what I'm saying? Other than that,
He would.
You do
He,
your
all right,
fucking
so
thing.
he can't leave. All right, to answer the question specifically, I would think it cannot be having any kind of paper trail, right? So it can't be any social media chick. It can't be any chick at work. The proximity is too close, right?
Yeah.
If the chances of coming to a cookout or to a event and now your wife is dead and boom. So the best way to do it would have to be almost spontaneous. It'll have to be out of town, business trip, once a year. You don't even go to the same place. Maybe it's a strip club. No paper,
You
no
don't say your
credit
name?
card receipts, all cash. No place to got Wi-Fi. You can't go nowhere with Wi-Fi. It's like a motel, clean,
You
right?
tell her your name's Steve.
Steve, no cameras. You in and
yo,
out.
crazy.
Rental
You
car.
gotta tell her your name Steve.
It gotta be no paper trail, no digital paper trail, no paper trail, and it has to be spontaneous. You can't even reach out to someone and say next year. Like every year has to be somebody different. And I think that's how women do
Damn, so you saying fuck a lot of pussy, yo?
it. Well, if you already you already fucking one outside of marriage, you might as well keep it going. If you already said, well now I'm just gonna stick to the same pussy, that's where you get caught. That's where the chances of emotions come in, or the chick like, you know what, you see me for the last 10 years and you No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a one and done. I'm not gonna give you a fake name. You gonna get a fake burner number. You go right to 7-Eleven, buy your fake burner, give her that number, then throw that bitch away, wash your hands.
You gonna pay for all the hotels to the green dot.
Right.
Yeah, right. Then they got there Russell Simmons. What's that? Russell? What's that?
Rush card.
That rush card. You gonna rush that shit real
got
quick.
a card now.
So if I would say that way, and I don't
Damn.
believe you should do it that way, or a way period. But if I was to do it, it'd be that way, just real clean, spontaneous.
I think that's the way you had to do it. Which I'm saying.
Damn, that was a good answer.
That was good.
That was a really good answer.
I think that was pretty good. Yeah.
That's like the only answer.
That's like the awesome answer. I couldn't tell you because I've been caught.
If you down, if you don't want to get caught, that means want to get caught. Just hop in everybody DM. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. But you don't want to
down where your girl got the password.
Nigga, like a motherfucker. Or my girl, she do shit. Let me tell you
like,
something.
who the fuck is this? Like, I don't fucking know.
I don't It's from your shit.
I don't know who the fuck. Another nigga probably was in my shit.
That's like I blame your man. Say, listen, I'm gonna put you under the bus real quick. Get those on my
with you last night. That shit just going around. Hey, yo, wasn't I with you last night?
You see, y'all agree or y'all got maybe another way? Maybe something left out. I say no paper trail. I say spontaneous. Is something else I'm leaving out?
Yeah.
Is a certain type of woman you should go after? Is a certain region you should go after? Where you think you want to cook?
I couldn't tell you. I get cooked every time, so.
I'm gonna call that shit. All right, I guess we can do this.
That's what we move next time.
We got one more. Let's get one more, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right, let's go.
Drum roll. Next one. Who we got here?
Kanye West.
Oh man, we kind of touched on this last week, but it's been some new information that came out.
We gotta do another topic.
Another topic? You want to do one more? You want to just not do this one? We don't
have to do it. Push it.
Yeah. Next one. All right, let's go next one.
I'm gonna just say this. That Kanye West shit, I personally think he doing that shit for this to be relevant. That's it.
Just for his new project about to drop.
Cause think about it, yo.
Off on that?
That bullshit that's going on right with him right now, right? You're gonna look at what the fuck he talking about. I don't give a fuck if you say, yo, I don't fuck with Kanye West.
Earlier, right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
you're gonna look at that shit like, let me see this bitch ass nigga.
You're not indifferent. You kind of like, fuck, let me see what's going on.
Yeah, let me see what his album like. Listen to that shit, like whether you like it or not.
He's making you listen to his album now.
Yeah, that's all he doing.
Y'all agree
that's all that shit is.
I feel the same way. You think it's the method behind the madness is for the project coming up?
I think I think that could be a motive, but me, I think it's just like I said, Kanye West is being Kanye West. Yeah. We've known for him being sporadic like this. We've seen him at his snap out points and his break off points and his fucking Looney Tune rants and all that kind of stuff.
Especially considering his mom and his stability after that.
Yeah, like I mean, a lot of that stuff, it's so sporadic. You never know when it's gonna happen. So for him to do something like this, like I said, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? Like that's Kanye West. Like I don't know why anybody's acting like he has never done this before. Like we've seen Kanye West do this before. So yeah, like he said, regardless whether you like him or not, he's gonna get you to listen to the album.
Yo, just think about
so that could be an ulterior motive, but
think about this, yo. That shit that Kanye just did, right? Name one person that boycotted him. Nobody. Everybody just want to be in the mix and bandwagon off of that shit. Nobody never said, yo, I ain't fuck Kanye. I ain't listening to him no more.
No, Joe Biden said that.
Joe Biden. How long they gonna do that shit? Motherfuckers still buying Yeezys.
Niggas is gonna, because they wanna, they gotta be high.
You think a motherfucker ain't gonna buy them?
No, they're gonna buy the Yeezys.
Some type of way you still support them. You understand what I'm saying?
They're gonna buy the Yeezys.
That's what I'm saying. Everything, people gotta understand, everything is bandwagon shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth shit. Like, no matter if it's positive, negative, everything is bandwagon shit. So Kanye gonna be back up. Like, you know what I mean? I don't listen to Kanye. I'm not a Kanye fan. No, fuck no. I'm not a Kanye fan.
You don't think he make good music?
Kanye, Jesus walks
antics aside, do you feel like he makes good music?
I don't listen to Kanye West, so I can't answer that shit.
He like Garth Brooks, Prince, Garth Brooks.
Did you listen to Graduation?
No, I don't fuck with Kanye. I don't listen to him.
He don't fuck with Kanye, Giselle.
I ain't gonna say I don't fuck with him. I don't listen to his music.
You wanted to die.
So I can't tell you if I think he's nice or not. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't listen to his music. But what I'm saying is, people that are Kanye fans, yo, they taking this shit as some bandwagon shit. He want to get some more fans, yo.
Is there anything?
Like, I could fucking download his album just off of this shit. Everybody talking shit about him.
Hear it.
Yo, let me see what he talking about. Bam! I just supported this motherfucker only because I want to hear what the fuck he talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Is there anything?
That's what he want.
Is there anything to what he's saying?
Does he have any?
I'm gonna play devil advocate.
Does he got any points?
What I was saying.
As far as what, like the slavery shit?
All of it. Pick a topic. I mean, he said 100 things.
I don't know all 100.
Harriet Tubman also said,
get real deep with this.
That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want. I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if they had only knew they were slaves.
I remember that quote.
All right.
That's a good quote.
So look, so basically, you touching on when Kanye said slavery was a choice. Now, let me touch on that first.
All right, please.
Now, with that being said, I personally feel as though public might not agree, but this is how I feel. I feel like you only in the situation that you put yourself in. You understand what I'm saying? As far as, all right, the slavery shit. How the fuck did these white people get control over blacks?
It was sold into slavery by some blacks.
Exactly. Because on some mental shit, you can take it as far as an animal. You ride past Westminster, you got motherfucking cows that's in the motherfucking field with nothing but a thin ass piece of string that's surrounding the motherfucking whole yard, the field. Mentally, they thinking like, shit,
can't get out.
I can't get the fuck out of here.
Well, they could easily.
Motherfucker, you weigh 1,000 pounds. Push that motherfucking shit. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what they do with elephants in the circus.
Yeah.
So you agreeing with him?
With who?
Kanye.
No, I'm not. I'm not agreeing.
You.
I'm not saying.
I'm
not saying we had a choice.
He's saying
what I'm
you
saying,
don't know what you don't know.
But you don't know what you don't
however,
know. Like, yo, slaves weren't even allowed to fucking read back then.
Hold on.
You understand what I'm saying? So we had no choice but to believe in what people taught us.
Right.
Which goes back to what I just said with the fucking animals. You know what I mean? This is what they're trained to do. Bro. They're trained to look at that shit like...
Yeah, generation after generation.
Yeah.
If you listen to the sound bites that Kanye's saying, that's what then you getting what we on surface talk about. If you listen to his whole 2-hour interview with Charlamagne, he's saying what you just said. That's the crazy thing. He can't articulate well with 140 characters. You know what I'm saying?
So so let me real quick, just to touch on what he's saying is because it's not that he's pro Kanye with the whole
I'm not saying pro Kanye. I'm not saying pro Kanye.
Yeah, I know. But what they do with elephants, right? So it's actually it's even a mental thing for all of us. Like everybody believes, you gotta have his 9-to-5 job to make shit work, right? So my brother's already cracked that code. He's not working at 9-to-5, right? But growing up, that's what you're taught, right? You go to school, get out of school, get a good job, find a wife, have kids. Boom. That's what you're growing up into, right? So what they do with the baby elephants, right? From the time that they're born, they put these shackles on them and they nail it into the ground. So every time that baby elephant tries to run, it can't run anymore. Can't go nowhere. So by the time that they're a full-grown elephant, when they can hook it up to a little plastic string or a rope, that elephant doesn't know because all the memories and all
shackles
shackles. So you've grown into that mentality where you can't get away from it. So it's not that it's not a choice. It's that that's all you've ever known. Yeah. So you don't know what you don't know, and if you don't know it, then you can't escape from it.
Yeah. So I'm not saying we had a choice. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you agree with
me. Yo, people was getting their fucking hand chopped off and shit like that just for learning how to read.
Yeah, I'm not saying
you get your hand chopped off. I'm like, oh shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not agreeing with Kanye. No, I'm not saying we had a choice because whatever method that they use to keep us where we need to be, that shit worked. You understand what I'm saying? So as generations to come from that shit. You don't have no fucking choice.
I'm not saying you agreeing with his soundbite. You definitely don't agree with his soundbite. You definitely don't agree with the soundbite of, slavery is an option. You know what I'm saying? We chose to be slaves, so that's why we were slaves. That's not what you're saying. But when you listen to him in his entirety, he has 2 hours to break down. Oh, this is what I really meant. He kind of say something close to what you're saying, like black people gotta be. We can't just be Democrats because we're supposed to be Democrats, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And he's touching on all these different things, and he's like, oh, shit, I didn't even know he thought this way. I thought the motherfucker was crazy. And you might still say the motherfucker's still crazy, but there's a little bit of validity to the things that he's saying. And because he touched on some of the things you just said.
Right.
My take is this, right? He's teetering on shit he shouldn't be talking about yet because he's figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's trying to figure it out. And I'm watching him try to figure it out. I'm like, at least you motherfucker trying to figure it out. Like, he's not just trying to sell niggas Yeezys and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Right, we think because he said George Bush don't like black people. That was the beginning of him trying to figure it out. Now he's a little further into trying to figure it out. He's like, oh, well, I thought it was like this. But now I'm thinking, fuck. I thought it was just George Bush and just Republicans. Now I'm thinking maybe it's a little bit of Democrats too. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. We watching them in real time.
Maybe it's even us in our own way.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And he's figuring out he don't know more than probably that what you know, but because he's a celebrity, it's not you know any of us know, right? But because he's a celebrity, everything he say
he's on a higher pedestal
exactly.
than regular people like us.
Exactly. So I could say something similar one time that's like half thought out, kind of stupid, and it could just end there. But when he say it,
I don't know where he was going with the shit is with that comment that he made, but I just want to touch on something that's sort of like that. Like I feel as though that's like people that come home from jail. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like, yo, the white man got me institutionalized and I can't get a fucking job. Yo, I know a couple motherfuckers that came home from prison. Living great. Good job. Living better than the motherfucker who was home already. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's the mindset.
It's a mindset, yo. If, when you let these motherfuckers control your mind, then they got you. Like a lot of people don't know. I'm from Park Heights. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking go around telling everybody that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm from Park Heights, blah, blah, blah.
You understand there's no value in that in the long end.
There's no value in that shit. I got fucking kids, yo. My kids never even fucking been in the city, yo, and I'm keeping it like that.
You don't want to take them to the city?
And I said, no, I have.
For like a rich
yo, let me tell you some real shit.
You did that to me?
Yeah. I rode through
he called me
Pennsylvania Avenue, yo.
I remember this shit.
Two things. I'm gonna tell you two stories. I rode through Pennsylvania Avenue with my daughter, and she looking around like, I would never live here. I'm like, why? She's like, cuz, you see these people, they walk around like zombies? To me, that shit hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm like, my daughter feel more comfortable in the area where it's less of us than where it's majority of us. And that's a fucking problem. You understand what I'm saying? With me.
Yeah.
Then I got a friend. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was riding with my daughter and I seen him. And he got attacked by this lifestyle. He's on drugs. You understand what I'm saying? So when I seen him, I'm driving this shit and I stopped. Yo, automatically I caught tears in my eyes. I grew up with yo. I did dirt with this man. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and my daughter like, what's wrong, Dad? And I'm like, I know him. That's my homeboy. And she like, ew, you know him? That shit hurt.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That he's fucked up like that.
I remember
So
I got that phone call.
It's a mental thing. All this shit is a mental thing, yo. And people don't understand that shit. Like, you don't have to be subjected to the environment that you're in. And people don't understand that
for
shit.
the sake of allegiances or
Exactly.
even something as random of just being black. No, I can't remember when I was in the line wherever we came from before here and said, give me hardship.
Yeah. Right.
Give me racial prejudice. Give me that.
Now,
That's what
I'm not saying we don't go through it,
it.
because I have been through that shit. I done did all that shit. Like, police put me over, I gotta get the fuck out the car, everybody with gotta get out, they fucking my car. I done been through all that shit.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So
real shit.
I've been through that shit. I just don't speak about the shit all the time because it's no point. Because at the end of the day, all right, we go through that shit. I know as a black man, I'm gonna have to deal with some bullshit. That's just, it's a given. But why the fuck am I gonna keep broadcasting that shit? For what? You gotta put your mental on a whole different fucking level. You know what I mean? It goes back to the business aspect.
Right.
You gotta keep pushing. I don't give a fuck if you just have a regular job. Us as black men, it's hard for us to live in society because everybody looks down on us. I don't give a fuck if you're a working man, if you put it in the perspective of the child support, everything dealing with, we like Father's Day. We don't get recognized for that shit like that. Why? Because it's a mental thing. The mentality of these women is fathers don't take care of their fucking kids. So everything, when you think about every situation, yo, it breaks down to the mentality of that human being, yo.
Why is it that mentality?
You said why?
You said the mentality of women is such. Why is it? Why is it that way?
Yo, because you got one bad apple that spoiled it for the bunch. I've been my kids since they was born. I'm never gonna leave them. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna leave their side. Like,
all it takes is for one chick to
I'm with their mother. You know what I'm saying? But even if I wasn't with their mother, is the same shit. I'm not going nowhere. That's my fucking kid.
I think
so one bad apple spoils the fucking bunch. So now as growing up, as my father wasn't there for me. So as a black man, motherfucker look at it like, yo, as soon as this girl had this kid, this nigga gonna dip. It's not like that with everybody. So guess who takes the bad end of that shit? Me. Motherfuckers like me who really there for their kids.
Right.
So we don't get recognized for that shit like that. You know what I mean? Because every generation, yo, the father's not there for their child, yo, and it's not like that with everybody.
To bring it back, you just talked in a way where you saying you got to get out of the mindset. Not you. People, you tell people they got to get out of that mindset that it's got to be this way. You got to be in this way in this environment that way. What if? Let's just say, is it possible that Kanye is breaking out of this box? I mean, being.
Well, that's what he said, and that's one thing I wanted to say. The whole hashtag free thinkers. I think right now him definitely not having as much understanding as far as the nuances of the political game and what's going on behind the scenes and all that. He speaks out of turn because we know him for music and or fashion, right? Yeah. And he speaks live. How many times have you had to think about something 5, 10, 20 times and then formulate the correct answer?
Right.
Versus if somebody asks you on the spot and you're like, right? That's why you got these meetings, right?
I've been learning how to do that.
So I think what he's talking about when we're talking about the freedom of thinking, not just in what affects us as Black African Americans, but every
in general,
of breaking those shackles of like what we have thought goes wrong right now, and then how maybe we could do it better.
Yeah. Right.
Playing devil's advocate with him, a few things that we didn't touch on, and our buddy of mine, we know Kev from the gym, big Kev, big motherfucker.
I got to ask you a question too.
All right. Something I didn't think of when he talked about it, he was like, well, you understand, a lot of these Africans that were sold into slavery from other Africans didn't even know how to speak to each other in the beginning.
Right.
They were not from the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
You got people
speak to each
they
other.
don't even know your language. We could
even
even been battled. Like sometimes you were sold into slavery by your enemy.
So
east side, west side. I don't fuck with you. I fuck you up, and I'm last little bit of money, the women, the kids, whatever. I'm gonna take that and we're gonna sell it.
Right.
Another thing too we gotta understand as far as humanity, we're not the only ones persecuted.
Yeah,
the Koreans,
that's true.
The Asians with the Mongolians and them taking over parts of China, Japanese and all that. The Europeans, the British fucking hated the Scottish and the Irish. I mean, to the point that there were certain stories if you were like of royalty and you would come to one of your like provinces that you own, you had rights to like fuck their wives on their marriage night. Damn. So it's really a human thing that we're dealing with. Like dog, like the night they get married, before you, let me get that first. Why? I'm the Duke. And that's just what it is. So on a deeper level, on a genetic level, as humans, we're flawed. Now, you could break it down from macro as humans to micro, saying, okay, the black man, the white man, or North Korea, South Korea, or parts of Africa, South Africa, Northern Africa, or the Muslims versus the Christians. But if you really just step back, if you just zoom that motherfucking Google Maps out, you're like, we all kind of fucked up. Like, this is something going on all over this kind of jack.
Right?
And I think that's what he's talking about, the free thinking of like, listen, I understand currently it's Crips and Bloods, and you don't want me to go fuck with that Crip because I'm a Blood. But I'm telling you, the trend leading up to this point ain't get us nowhere. And right now, it's something we might have to be uncomfortable. I might even have to be the martyr of like, okay, y'all gonna crucify me. I ain't shit, but maybe the next person does it a little better. And also, like he said, I'm doing this live. Kanye ain't no. Why the fuck do we give him so much goddamn credit? Because he made Jesus Walks. It was a beautiful song and it was revolutionary, but he's a human. This nigga's a human.
Yeah,
so we shouldn't put so much into him if he do veer to the left. It's like, oh my God, nigga, what are you doing for you? Right. What are you doing for
so many points to touch on.
I know, it is.
Shit,
we should end this. This is a good way to end it, yo. And I'm glad you didn't not run from it, be like, I don't want to talk about this. And we came.
I'm glad you cleaned it up.
Because it's something, right.
See the double entendre there?
No, real shit.
Wax that motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie.
You feel that word?
But y'all just, here's my thing, yo. At the end of the day, I don't agree with Kanye at all, right? But to a sense, it's like, when the fuck are we gonna stop using that shit as an excuse? That's the biggest question. Like, this whole white man, black man shit, when the fuck we gonna stop using that shit as an excuse?
Every time I drive through a neighborhood.
I'm not as successful as I wanna be. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm humble. I don't fucking get out here and think I'm better than nobody.
Right. You got the matching
you can
J's.
do the same.
You got the matching J's with the logo though.
No, I'm just saying.
Sky blues. If y'all
One time.
I'm just saying, I got the little.
He's not accessible.
It ain't even that serious, yo. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, how long we gonna use that shit as an excuse? You know what I mean? You can't fucking tell me you got a fucking problem with, yo, Kanye talking all this dumb ass shit, man, about slavery. Fuck around, man. Fuck that nigga. but you just killed 3 niggas yesterday. You understand what
Or
I'm
you
saying?
glorify the next dude who see the drop. That's all he's talking about.
Or you on Facebook or IG talking about, yo, my man's Blase a real nigga. Nigga just killed 5 niggas. You understand what I'm saying? But he a real nigga.
That's unshackled.
But then you getting on the motherfucking joint bashing Kanye because he said slavery was a choice.
Right.
I don't agree with that shit at all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't agree with Kanye because it wasn't a choice because we had the lack of knowledge.
There were much more variables in it.
Yeah,
it wasn't just I don't know this anymore.
But at the end of the day, as us, that shit was 400 years ago. It's not gonna fucking. It happened. So what the fuck are we gonna do to change that shit? Instead of us just keep saying here like, man, yo, we were slaves. The white people ain't fucking with us, yo. They don't let us do shit. You understand what I'm saying? When the fuck is that shit gonna stop?
Break the goddamn chains.
Yeah, when is that shit gonna stop, yo? You know what I mean? That's the biggest fucking question. Like, when is that shit gonna stop? We need to come together. I got fucking detailed people. I be talking to you sometimes. Motherfuckers act like they don't want to talk to me. Or I might give a motherfucking advice. He act like he don't want to take it. Why? Because he don't want me to be better than him. You understand what I'm saying?
It's bigger than just.
So it's bigger than just.
It's a.
Go ahead.
Humanitarian flaw, but that's what all of us.
Yeah.
Irrespective of race, religion, sexuality.
Yep.
All of that.
We still got some shit to figure out. Well, I tell you what. I don't know what y'all expected today, but I think we touched on every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
We did.
We want to give a hand clap and thank our guests for stopping by. FTD with some flawless touch detailing. You can follow them on Instagram. They got the website, and we're not just bringing them on because he's family of the show or that he's a friend, but the motherfucker does a great job.
Check out the page, man.
Good businessman, and he's serious about his work.
Flawless Touch Detail on IG. Make sure you follow me. And FlawlessTouchDetailing.com is the website. Make sure you check it out.
Schedule them goddamn appointments.
It's getting hot, yo.
All right, Denzel
Skywalker.
Marv.
MG2_fit.
Nick,
we out.
We out.